Hey guys, Dr. Morse, injury experts. So Nico Collins suffered a concussion late on Monday night. Now, the tricky part about this situation is this is traditionally a 5-day protocol. So if he has to take Tuesday off, which is part of the protocol, and if he doesn't have any significant symptoms, he can start ramping up on Wednesday. Well, that would still be a do not practice. Then Thursday, which is today, would have to be a little bit more of a do not practice, but not a complete practice. That means tomorrow, Friday, would have to be a modified practice with what we call sport activity. And if he's able to tolerate that, on Saturday would then he be able to have a full practice. The problem with that is they don't traditionally practice on Saturday, and you can't have a partial practice and a full practice on the same day. They have to be done usually 24 hours apart. Now, sometimes for a high-level player, a quarterback, something like that, they will go out of their way to make a special practice on Saturday to prove that they're healthy enough to play. Because this is a game on Sunday, and because this happened late Monday night, the window is much shorter. If this was a Sunday to Sunday, there's about a 60 to 70% chance they play. But when you drop and lose a day, it becomes much more difficult. So there's a very decent chance, I'd say 60% chance right now, that he misses week 8. The other issue is Christian Kirk either suffered a re-injury to his previous hamstring injury or a new one, and he missed last week, and he's probably going to miss this week. He was a do not practice yesterday. So that basically leaves Jaden Higgins, who could play the Nico Collins role, and Jalen Noel could play the Christian Kirk or slot role with Xavier Hutchinson there, as well as Dalton Schultz. That would likely be the new receiving work of heading into week 8. I do not expect Nico Collins to clear this protocol, although we won't really know until tomorrow. If he's a do not practice again on Friday, he's technically not able to clear the protocol. And it just doesn't sound like Christian Kirk's going to be ready, which is not surprising. He's had issues his whole career with staying healthy. So as a result, this could be the two dynamic duos from Iowa State, I believe it is, running and being the primary receivers for the Texans this week. I'll give you more when we know more, but as of my early thoughts for Nico Collins heading into week 8.